came out and said that he was going to sleep you. So I just want to know your comments on those.
Why he ain't take the fight in the beginning? You know what I'm saying? Bro, I ain't be talking, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to tell you, I'm really different. He gonna see firsthand. Cause he gets hurt a lot. He flat-footed and he been dropped multiple times. He get hit by me, it's gonna be different.
Jaron Boots Ennis celebrated another career milestone by thanking God and his fans on social media after a historic night in New York. Now 36-0 with 32 knockouts and a two-division unified champion. Boots made it clear that his journey is far from over and promised even bigger things ahead.
A lot of people that thought, oh, Boots could easily dominate Sayas. Oh, he'll easily dominate Ortiz. Now they're gonna think, man, him against Ortiz is gonna be a war, a beautiful fight. So it brings more attention to the fans to push for this fight, promoters to work together and make this fight happen because of what Boots showed last night. You know, besides him also getting hit and getting tagged and maybe even getting stunned and a couple of times, but he showed heart, he showed power. So that's one thing that people love, fans love. So I think that this performance makes the bigger fights against
us. That the man already told you, hey, it's time. You told us that's what was next. If you avoid that and don't do that, you're gonna lose a lot of respect from a lot of people, and I might be one of them. Cause you acted like
talking about Vergil Ortiz.
You better believe it. You act like you was up for the challenge. Everybody knows that like Boots said, it's time for him. Everybody wants to see Boots against a real opponent. Vergil, you're peaked.
Jaron Boots Ennis officially became a two-division unified world champion after stopping Xander Zayas in impressive fashion. The dominant victory proved he belongs among boxing's elite and immediately shifted attention toward even bigger fights.
That fight, and boxing needs that fight. So we must make Boots against Ortiz, but realistically, will he do it next? We'll speak to DAZN and Oscar, and if they want to go, we'll consider it with Boots for sure.
Some comments online from Vergil Ortiz and even sleep. Boots Ennis is really...
It's all very, Vergil's been out of the game for a long time. If Vergil really wants to fight Boots next, we'll definitely consider it. I think he's going to want a warm-up fight. He's not going to come back till September, October. He would have been out of the ring for a year. Boots will...
Are you saying you're open to doing that?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Listen, I really rate Vergil. Vergil going into a Boots fight now, he'll get absolutely destroyed. I'm sorry. But he's been dropped before. Like, you don't realise that. I mean, Xander got hurt bad so many times tonight, but he's got a granite chin. I mean, he's so tough. But listen, Vergil's a great fighter, but Boots is, as he said in the press conference, about...
Instead of simply congratulating Boots, Oscar De La Hoya challenged him to face Vergil Ortiz Jr., the man many consider the division's biggest threat. With that, the conversation changed from whether Boots is elite to whether he'll face the most dangerous opponent at 154 pounds. Vergil Ortiz quickly accepted the challenge.
This is the type of fighter that needs a good fight like that in order to come out of his shell. Is that maybe...
You won't see Boots in a bad fight for the rest of his career. He'll never want a voluntary defence. He wants big fights, big money, big belts, big moments. See that tonight? How's the body of work? Yeah? That's boxing, mate. Stick your garage up your ass, right? Stick your fake belts up your ass. Stick all this up your ass. That is real boxing. The best be the best. 16,000.
Ortiz responded with a strong warning for the new champion. While Boots looked outstanding against Xander Zayas, he also showed moments of vulnerability after getting caught with clean shots. Against a heavy puncher like Ortiz, those same mistakes could be much more costly.
Survived and thrived. Vergil Ortiz. You know, and going back to the comments, someone said, ask Vergil Ortiz if he'll take the fight next, because I don't think he will. And I'd be very surprised because, and by the way, I don't necessarily blame him because he has been out. When was the Lubin fight? I don't know. November last year. So, you know, what are we now? 9 months, 8 months, 9 months. Time he gets in the ring again won't be till September, October. It'll be nearly a year since he's boxed. Are you going to go straight into Jaron Boots Ennis? If you are, let's talk. But realistically, I don't think you are. I think you're going to come back and you're going to go, oh, I want one more fight, and then, which is fine. And by the way, we're also not going to sit here and go, we're the champion now. Is a voluntary defence 15% for a voluntary defence? Like you've seen Haney and all these people do. It's like so boring. It's a massive fight. And I can't sit there and tell you that we shouldn't do that fight when
Eddie Hearn knows a fight with Vergil Ortiz would be massive, but he also sees undisputed glory as another option through Sebastian Fundora. The question now is whether Boots should chase more belts or face the division's biggest threat. Ortiz believes Boots takes too many risks and feels confident he can capitalize.
Sleeping him to Jaron Ennis, saying he would knock him out. Vergil Ortiz further stated, if I get him, meaning Boots, like that, I promise you I get him out of there. But notice he put, if I get. Styles make fights, you know what I mean? Now, earlier in the day or week or whatever it was, he did pick Jaron Ennis by 4th round knockout, and he thought if Xander fights smart and moves, maybe he can frustrate Jaron, and then Jaron will win by a KO in the 10th. So he picked the right person. Now he believes that if he were to fight against Boots, that
Vergil Ortiz believes one clean right hand could change everything. Trainer Robert Garcia agrees, saying a fight between Ortiz and Ennis would be an all-out war between two elite fighters.
Boots Ennis gets knocked out if he faces Vergil Ortiz. This is what Vergil Ortiz is saying after Jaron Boots Ennis became a champion by defeating unified Xander.
How's that version of Boots versus Vergil? How would that fight go?
That's the thing. I don't know, because I feel like you get different versions of Boots depending on who he's fighting. Right. But I'm not gonna lie. If Vergil might have been able to do a little more if he got Boots buzz like that. You know what I mean? Because he throw a tighter shot. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, because we gotta wait and see. That's some shit we gotta see.
Boots combines elite speed, movement, and power, making him one of boxing's most complete fighters. Ortiz brings non-stop pressure, relentless aggression, and fight-ending power. Their contrasting styles could produce one of the year's most exciting matchups.
Or wherever you watching the fight and you have a lot of confidence that that's going to be the next fight. Based on some of the things that were said, they're arguing about who started it and whose father did what. And then I heard Boots, basically hypothetically say to Eddie Hearn, where's the paperwork? In other words, where's the contract? Let's sign the contract. So I don't know if that's a hypothetical and he's just saying that, or the contract really hasn't been signed. But Roy, I don't know if that fight is going to be next, because after the fight, I hear you.
Should Boots chase more titles or fight Vergil Ortiz next? Does Ortiz deserve an immediate title shot, or should he take another fight first? Let us know your prediction in the comments.
The best option to make us, to let us figure out all the answers that we want to know about Boots Ennis. And you're going to go say about Earl Spence and somebody else? We don't want to hear that. I definitely don't want to hear that. You told us on national TV after the fight that you wanted to do exactly what that man said. That man told you, well, that's what I want to see.
Coming at him.
Both ways.
That's gonna. It's both ways, but I think it's the speed, the way that Boots uses his speed is different from the way that Ortiz. I think Ortiz has to call on his speed. You know what I mean by that?
No.
So what I mean by call on his speed, like, you have guys who are just fluidly boom, 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 boom. Then you got other guys like Ortiz, fights with a lot of power, but now I gotta pull back on his power and set you up with the speed. Like he has to be intentional and be selective with what he chooses to punch with. And on the other side, Boots is like water, man. He goes from the speed to the power. He goes from the left to the right.
The leverage.
He goes, he switch hits,
More athletic.
Yeah.
Just defense. He does it with no.
In the next segment, we'll take a deeper look at the film and compare both fighters round by round. We'll break down Jaron Boots Ennis speed, footwork, defense, and shot selection. Then compare them with Vergil Ortiz Jr.'s relentless pressure, devastating power, and aggressive style. Is Ortiz's knockout power really the game-changing weapon everyone believes it is? Or does Boots have the skills to neutralize it? We'll analyze every key factor to find out who truly has the edge in what could become one of the biggest fights in boxing. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss this breakdown.